Hello, class. My name is Bob Gohsler, and I am a transfer student from UNC Wilmington. Oddly enough, I went backwards. Funny story, I went from University of Maryland, University College, and then transferred to UNC Wilmington, but I'll get to that here in a little bit. So, like I said, I'm 42, and I spent the last 20 years in the Marine Corps. I actually enlisted when I was 18 and then have been going to school since I was 36. I am married. I've been married for the past 5 years. And together, my wife and I, we have 6 children. We also have 10 cats. Well, 9.5 cats. One of them pretty much lives outside the entire time, so we really don't count him. Anyway, just like I said, I did 20 years in the Marine Corps. 5 of that, I was stationed at Cherry Point, and I did flight equipment. So I packed parachutes, life rafts, seat pans, and it honestly wasn't that exciting. I learned how to sew, oddly enough, but after doing that 5 years, I decided to go ahead and do something new. So I ended up transferring. Well, I lateral moved over into the MV-22 Osprey in 2004 is when I went through school for that, and I became an airframe mechanic. So I was able to work with my hands, and that gave me a lot of drive and a lot of expectations of myself and of the aircraft. And it was still a brand new aircraft and went through a lot of bad history in the previous past. But over time, it got better and better and better, and we had actually a lot of good people. I went and had to stood up numerous squadrons. The CH-46s would stand down, and we'd start new aircraft. The V-22 getting into the units, and I was at VMM 261, and we were the first aircraft first V-22 unit into Afghanistan in November 2009, and we were there until July of 2010. And after that, I went on a few other deployments, and nothing really exciting after that. But during my time, I was able to learn to work with my hands, and I really enjoyed that. While I was at HMX doing presidential support in Quantico, Virginia, I decided to start going back to school. And there I uh, really changed my mind a lot of times. And then I went to UNCW after I retired. And then I was an economics major. Being an economics major, I realized that there really wasn't a lot of good money in that job field. And I wasn't really a desk job type of person. So what I ended up deciding to do was I transferred over into construction management, which is what I'm now taking at Cape Fear Community College. And oddly enough, I like it. I like it a lot. I love the people that I've met, and I like a lot of the job skills that I've been learning. My wife and I are going to be flipping houses within the next year, and we're going to get our business started back up. She started one in Denver, Colorado, and she's been running it for years. Transferred to Massachusetts, back to Colorado, flipping houses. So I decided, well, it'd be nice to go into business for ourselves and get qualifications and licensing and everything we'd be able to need to successfully flip these houses and not run into any legal issues. Any questions, feel free to ask. That's pretty much me in a nutshell. And thanks.